Hello, South Middle School. It's Miss Tanya and
I'm Miss Fox.
And today we're going to be talking about deaf awareness. Well, clear that up. She's going to be educating us more about deaf awareness in honor of Deaf Awareness Week. Watch this. So, Miss Fox, I am dying to know, I know our students are dying to know, why are you so passionate about bringing deaf awareness to South Middle School?
When I was 10 years old, I had a friend whose brother couldn't speak, so the family used sign language as a means for him to be able to communicate with them. So I was introduced to this language, and it was so fascinating as a child that my friend and I had our own special language, and I've been studying it ever since.
Is it hard to learn?
It is hard to learn. Your brain goes a mile a minute. We just talked about how not every word spoken in English has a sign. Sometimes you have to think of synonyms, and the whole sentence structure is different as well. For example, do you have a locker? You would just sign locker, you have. And if you have a question look on your face, you lean forward, kind of move your eyebrows, it shows that you're asking a question.
What are some of the common myths or misunderstandings about people who are hearing impaired? Like, can they drive?
That is some question I get asked a lot, like how can they drive? I mean, they can still see. And in actuality, they are thought to be better drivers than we are, because if you stop and think about it, if you're in a really dark room and you can't see, you start hearing things that you normally couldn't hear. Your senses are heightened. And so because they can't hear the same way we hear, they are more visual.
Should we feel sorry for people who are hearing impaired or suffer from, especially those who suffer from hearing loss from birth?
Absolutely not. They actually embrace their deafness. They are a very tight-knit community, and they're very proud to be who they are. They're very proud of their language and their culture. I actually asked one of my teachers if he could have his hearing back, would he? And he said absolutely not.
Why did he say no?
Well, his main reason was because when his wife starts talking too much, he can just close his eyes and he doesn't have to hear anymore.
Now, can you give just a quick little tutorial lesson to our students, something they can walk away from? They're watching this video during their MTSS. What's one quick thing you can teach them right now about American Sign Language?
Well, one thing, if you see me in the hall or your friends, you know, one of those greetings, everyone says, "What's up?" So if you hold your hands up and bend your middle fingers down, palms facing the ground, and flip your hands up, what's up? So, what's up, South Middle School?
Wow, can you do that one more time?
What's up, South Middle School?
One last question. What are you hoping that the students and staff will come away with this week after learning all week long about deaf awareness?
I want them to know that sign language is another language that they can use, and it's so helpful. One of the best things about sign language is, you know, we're always taught at a young age that it's really rude to talk with food in your mouth. But if the world would learn sign language, we could talk and talk and talk and never stop, because it wouldn't be rude. We could talk all through lunch. But another thing is that it's great to get to know other people who are different than us, and learn that even though we have these differences, we really are the same. And it's really exciting to learn about a different culture. Another fascinating fun fact is deaf they give name signs. So you don't have to always spell your name out every time you meet someone. They give you a name sign, and there's rules behind that. As a hearing person, you can't ask for a name sign. You have to wait and be given one. I started learning sign when I was 10 years old. finally got my name sign at the age of 26. I waited a long time. And they use a characteristic, whether that's a physical characteristic or a personality trait, and they'll take the initial of your first name, which my first name starts with an S, and my teacher told me that I was always thinking. This is a sign for think. So my name sign is an S at your temple to show that that's my name sign. So now I can just spell my name when I meet someone new and then show them my name sign.
Ms. Fox, thank you so much for bringing deaf awareness to South Middle School, because we want to be #culture ready.